The Office of the Ombudsman has granted the application for immunity of Ruby Tuason, one of the respondents in the Priority Development Assistance Fund with tough cases against Senators Leila et al. Upon the recommendation of the special panel tasked to conduct preliminary investigation. In a 5-page immunity agreement forged between the Ombudsman and Tuason, Tuason was granted immunity from criminal prosecution in the said PDAF cases in exchange for undertaking to testify on her personal knowledge on these cases and produce documents in her possession on the details of the alleged misuse of the PDAF and subject to the terms and conditions of the immunity agreement. Under Republic Act No. 6770 or the Ombudsman Act of 1989, the Ombudsman has the authority to grant immunity from criminal prosecution to any person whose testimony or whose possession and production of documents or other evidence may be necessary to determine the truth in any hearing, inquiry, or proceeding, or in the furtherance of its constitutional functions and statutory objectives. Under the immunity agreement, in the event Tuason fails to faithfully discharge her undertakings, breaches any of the warranties, commitments, and undertakings, or materially deviates from her undertakings and her sworn statements, the immunity granted to her shall forthwith be revoked, and the office shall reinstate her as a respondent and include her as an accused in the said cases, without prejudice to her possible prosecution for other offenses, including perjury or false testimony. As Tuason herself expressly committed to undertake, Tuason returned today the full amount of 40 million pesos, which by her own admission was derived from the questioned PDAF transactions. In a simple turnover held earlier this afternoon at the Ombudsman Building, Tuason tendered a manager's check in the name of the Republic of the Philippines in the presence of Ombudsman Conchita Carpio-Morales and Justice Secretary Leila, Lima.